A Japanese woman named Aiko was sent on a business trip to a quiet coastal town. It was her first time visiting this particular region, and she was a little nervous but excited. The place had a reputation for being serene and beautiful, and Aiko thought it would be a nice break from her usual fast-paced city life. Aiko's company had arranged for her to stay with an old acquaintance of her parents, Mrs. Yamamoto. She had never met Mrs. Yamamoto before, but had heard about her kindness and hospitality. When Aiko arrived at the house, Mrs. Yamamoto greeted her warmly. The house was a traditional Japanese home with tatami floors, sliding paper doors, and a beautiful garden in the back. The first night after a long day of meetings, Aiko felt a strange sense of calm as she sat in the garden, sipping tea that Mrs. Yamamoto had prepared. The wind rustled the trees, and the soft sound of waves crashing in the distance brought a sense of peace. Mrs. Yamamoto shared stories about her life in the town, how she had lived there for decades and never felt the need to leave. But as the night grew darker, Aiko began to feel uneasy. The house, though beautiful, felt oddly cold. She could hear faint whispers, but when she looked around, there was no one there. Mrs. Yamamoto's friendly demeanor didn't change, but Aiko couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. She wondered if it was just the exhaustion of travel, or if there was something more mysterious lurking beneath the surface of this peaceful town.